and we're going to decide once and for all who's right and who's wrong about something pretty important. It's going to be an epic showdown. Well, hey there, guys. We're off on another adventure, and for the next 7 days, we'll be exploring Minnesota's North Shore from Duluth all the way up to Grand Portage.
But first, we had to drive a few miles out of our way to go to one of our favorite places.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And our first stop is Gordy's Hi-Hat, which is one of our favorite burger joints we've ever been to, and we've been to a lot of them, right?
Yeah. We are hungry. We've been driving all day, and we're excited to dive in.
We both got a couple of cheeseburgers, a order of fries, and a chocolate shake to split.
It looks delicious.
Now that is an order of fries. Yum.
Just as good as I remember.
Another mission accomplished. Well, Gordy's Hi-Hat was as good as I remember.
Oh yeah, it was so good.
It was delicious. The batter fries were just perfect, and there were a ton of them.
And the burgers, I don't even know what makes them so good, but they're just like the classic cheeseburger.
That's it. They're
perfect.
Classic cheeseburgers. They don't try to do anything fancy, and that's the way I like them.
Right, it's so good.
Right, and then of course, the milkshake.
The milkshake was delicious.
I mean, the milkshake's got me cracking up my voice here. I'm so excited about that. I'll be dreaming about milkshakes tonight. Chocolate ones from Gordy's Hi-Hat.
Oh yeah.
So we made it to our stopover for tonight. We're going to be staying at Cooke State Park just for one night after a long day of driving.
Right.
We're just going to kind of crash and regroup and kind of see what the plan is for tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll check in with you guys then.
Good morning. We are about to head out to Duluth to start our North Shore adventure.
But before we go, we wanted to show you what Cooke State Park is kind of known for, their iconic feature, and that is the swinging bridge with views of the St. Louis River below and lots of rapids.
If you're thinking that the water looks like root beer, you're not alone. They told us that it's because of naturally occurring tannin, which is released into the water from decaying plants.
Yeah, and when you see that foam there, it really does look like root beer.
It does.
Well, we made it to Duluth for the first stop on our North Shore adventure.
Yeah, we're at Canal Park here on the shore of Lake Superior.
In the background, you'll see the aerial lift bridge, which is featured here in the park. There's also a lighthouse and some other fun things to explore, so we're gonna go take a look around.
Well, that was a fun couple of hours here in Canal Park in Duluth, exploring around the shore and then watching that aerial bridge.
That was amazing.
I know, it goes up and down maybe 20 times a day in the summertime to let boats through. Pretty neat.
Yeah, and that's an engineering concept from the 20s, not the 2020s, but the 1920s, over 100 years ago. They built this thing. It's pretty remarkable.
It really
for
is.
that time period.
It really is.
Speaking of something pretty remarkable, we're going to head up the road to Two Harbors, and we're going to decide once and for all who's right and who's wrong about something pretty important. It's going to be an epic showdown. I can't wait.
Me either.
Well, there's a little bit of debate as to who has the best pies along the North Shore. Some people say it's Betty's Pies, and some people say it is Rustic Inn Cafe's pies.
So we're here at Betty's Pies to check it out.
We're gonna settle it once and for all.
So here at Betty's, we decided to try the blueberry pie. That's really good. It's full of blueberries.
Nice and sweet. So at Rustic Inn Cafe, we went with the caramel apple pecan pie. So right away, I can already tell you this is more like a crumble than a piece of pie, but it looks delicious. The crust is really flaky, but it's got a lot of crunch to it with that crumble on top and with the pecans, and of course it is super sweet. This is A+. Well, the votes have been tabulated and the results are in. Paula, what was your favorite of the two pies?
Well, sorry, Betty. I have to go with the Rustic Inn Cafe. That caramel apple pecan was so good. I could eat it every day.
I have to agree. Gotta go with that caramel apple pecan pie. It was absolutely delicious. We can't draw a clear winner really because
who has the best pie?
Who has the best pie? They're both winners, but really we're both winners.
Right.
Because we got to eat pie twice within 30 minutes.
That's right. They were both really good. So you should check them out yourself and see which one you like the best.
Right. Well, up next, I think we're going to head over to Gooseberry Falls State Park to see the waterfalls there. We'll take you guys along with us.
Just stunning.
Just amazing. Takes your breath away.
Yes.
been amazing so far. Let's go on up and check out the upper falls.
I mean, I feel like I'm in a commercial for waterfalls, but wait, there's more. We made it to Gooseberry Falls State Park, guys, and it has delivered.
It has. We've already done the upper, lower, and middle falls, and now we're on the Fifth Falls Trail. It's a 2.6 mile trail, and the falls are just amazing.
We got here this morning at 7:30, and for the first 45 minutes or so, there were hardly no one here, and since then, it's gotten quite busy.
Right. We talked to a man at the Visitor Center, and he told us that this is the most visited state park on the North Shore, maybe in all of...
I think he said in all of the state of Minnesota.
And so he said that people would trample us here, so we got here early to make sure that didn't happen.
So that's what you want to do. Definitely get here early before the crowds hit, and you'll have much of the place to yourself.
Yeah.
And get some great shots.
Yeah, it is just amazing.
Well, we're going to head on down the trail and show you Fifth Falls when we get there. That spray is just so refreshing, just feels amazing. Well, Gooseberry Falls State Park was awesome, wasn't it?
It was.
So many amazing looks at the waterfalls and the Gooseberry River. It was just absolutely gorgeous. We had a wonderful time there.
We did. We loved it. But now it's time to find something to eat. So we are going to Iona's beach, and it is a beach that is made of pink rocks.
Sounds pretty cool.
Sounds pretty cool. And then we're going to have a salad and maybe a half of a sandwich and some grapes for our picnic.
That sounds delicious.
I'm hungry.
And by the way, if you were paying attention back when we were talking about the different falls that we visited at Gooseberry Falls State Park, you notice that we had the lower falls, the middle falls, the upper falls, and then we went to the Fifth Falls. What happened to the Fourth Falls? You're just like, did Jimmy and Paula not know how to count? Well, maybe, maybe not. So we actually had to ask about that. And the lower falls, they said, has 2 different parts to it. So they count that as, I guess, 3 and 4. And then there's the Fifth Falls. I don't think it's Jimmy and Paula that can't do math. I think it's maybe somebody from the Minnesota State Parks Department.
Maybe so.
That couldn't quite do math somewhere. But anyway, we're going to go grab something to eat. We'll catch you guys after we're done. The dirt trail ends and the pink rocks begin. This is just like the perfect picnic spot.
I know, it feels like we're in some kind of tropical location.
I mean, the North Shore of Minnesota is already blowing me away.
Yeah.
Well, we have just had an awesome time kickstarting our North Shore adventure here, haven't we?
We have.
Had some great eats, seen some great sights. I mean, it's just been a whole lot of fun. The weather mostly has been really nice. We had a little bit of rain, but other than that, it's been beautiful
really nice
weather as well. Well, from here, we're going to head on up to Split Rock Lighthouse State Park and then explore north of there as well. We'll see you for that in our next episode.
That's it for our mission. What's your mission? It's not doing big people, is it?
What is that?
Not doing one and a half
It's doing
things?
big people, but it ain't. It's not enlarged. We are. Well, hey there, guy. Some people say that it's Betty's Pies in Two Harbors, and some people. Real easy right there.
I thought you would.
Why don't you just tell people what just happened?
So I saw an easier way to get up the trail, and I showed it to Jimmy, but he didn't look up, and so he hit his head on the branch
Well, it was
there.
easy, all right. Well, hey guys, it's Jimmy here. Our mission in every episode of this vlog is to share one of our fun-filled adventures with you guys. But our greater mission in life is to share our hope and happiness with you. One of the ways we do this is by giving away digital copies of my book, which we believe will help you in your own spiritual journey. You can get it at no cost by dropping by thereisgraceforyou.com and then clicking on the download button to read it on your favorite device. There's no list to join, no price to pay. It's just our way of trying to be a blessing to you. There are 40 short daily readings in the book that will take you about a minute each to read. So if you're interested in some positive messages to encourage you in your faith, I hope you'll check it out.